Hello everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center on this Friday. We made it to the end of another work week, heading into a big weekend. You've got Big Blue Madness, you've got Keeneland, you've got the football game tomorrow night. I mean, this is just action-packed and nice weather to go along with all of it. The other thing that I think is astronomical compared to the others is this, the Northern Lights. This is a shot from one of our viewers that submitted a picture last night from what they were seeing. And I just haven't changed the picture because I actually have some that are even richer than this one. But what you've got is the view that we get down here in Kentucky of Northern Lights. Well, if you actually see it with your naked eye, you're not going to see it look quite like this. It's more of a glow. It looks like city lights, or it looks like there might even be a fire or something off of this. It's something bright, something causing it. So it won't look quite this nice until you load up a camera and then you start looking at it. Then you will see all of the colors. What you need to do is go out. I started seeing them at 7:30 last night, and the sun was still on the horizon, but I could see them. Ran through 2 o'clock in the morning, do it again, and you could possibly see them tonight. Use night mode, take a longer exposure with the camera, Google it. That's the best thing, because I've got an iPhone, I know how to work it. I don't know how to do those Android things, okay? So you can dig in on that. We are looking at our temperatures right now. We're in the 50s, 60s all across Kentucky. It is a nice, nice day. And by later on, we'll probably top out around 70 degrees. Now, we keep going. We get you in the early morning hours tomorrow. It's not quite as chilly because this morning we had patchy frost. Tomorrow, probably not going to happen. You get some clouds drifting into the skies. This is the first appearance of clouds since early in the week, since about Monday. Everything has been nice and clear for us. Temperatures mid-70s for highs tomorrow, and then on Sunday, a frontal boundary is on its way. Well, out ahead of it, it's going to get windy and it's going to get warmer. Wind gusts 40 miles per hour possible, and you'll get those highs around 80. You see this? That's a front. It's driving across Kentucky because look what's happening. Pike was still at 72, but then you come to Lexington where it's 63, and then you find Covington at 58, so that air mass is sinking in. So there comes your change, because on the other side of it, things are looking a lot different. We've got the next 7 days as far as rain chances are concerned, and they're very, very low. You got that isolated shot on Sunday, and then some lingering stuff that might be in the area after that. But overall, you look at this 7-day stretch of rainfall data, and it's not very impressive at all. 1/10 of an inch, maybe just better than 1/10 of an inch, and that's it. Now, all blue preview. Look at that. Kickoff, 71 degrees. All of these temperatures right here, all the way to your drive home. And remember, this is a 7:45 kickoff, so you're going to be getting home late if you're heading out to Kroger Field. Well, guess what? That 62 is warmer than daytime highs by the time we get into your Monday. Here's what'll happen. That front snakes and slips across Kentucky, gives you an isolated shower, and then the cold air builds in a big way. You see it drop all the way across Kentucky and even into the deep south. Look up there. You see those little hints of pink? That's showing some snow now. We're not getting any of that. I have seen some data put it as close as the high elevations of West Virginia within the next week or so. Now, I did see that, but you're talking about the middle of the state, nothing close to us. All right, here's what's happened. The front goes through, and after it sinks, this is where we find our highs struggling. I think you're in the 50s almost every single day next week. Widespread frost a few times next week. At least the potential is there for all of that as that colder air continues to get pumped in. Tropical stuff over the next 6 days. These are called spaghetti plots. And we are looking at one of the areas they're investigating. That's where the word invest comes from, but the tropical wave invest 94L. Anyway, it's right here. See this little complex? Now, whether or not it forms or not will be determined over the next few days. But all this data has something trying to come together in a center of circulation running toward the Antilles out there. You can see that. That's what you're seeing right there at the edge of the screen, and the edge of the satellite data for that matter as well. If it does that, see, that has a track that could take it back up and toward the U.S. eventually. But you've also got this outlier here that tries to turn it before that. So we watch that closely because, as you see here, there's a lot of data trying to push it deeper and deeper. You don't want it to go this far to the west, okay? Because you're going to get into the situation where then it's, oh no, what's it going to do? What's it going to do? So this is the one we are watching, Invest 94L. All right, no precipitation out there for you. We end up with highs, upper 60s, low 70s. You can call it a cooler one, and then you end up back in the 70s tomorrow. Gorgeous day, typical temperatures. Here's the 10-day forecast. We're going all the way into next week, 56, 54, 55, 58. Now that's one thing, right? Look at those nighttime numbers, 30, 32. You get into Saturday and Sunday, so next weekend, and we're back in the 60s. It's not going to be super warm, but it's going to be nice. You get maybe a few showers rolling through by Sunday. So overall, you're looking pretty good here after we get out of this. That's just one of those cold shots. But keep in mind, those are going to come more frequently as we head through time. I appreciate y'all stopping by, giving me a few minutes of your time. We'll be back on television for WKYT News at noon. That comes your way in about 12 minutes. So stick around for that. Have a great day and a better weekend. See ya.